how do you go about living your life
Yeah,
now that you look at things from a soul perspective
right.
rather than an ego perspective?
As I said, I feel very satisfied. And I believe that, look, we're very happy people. Like we healthy. Okay, let me talk about myself because you asked me about me, myself. Like I'm healthy. I can talk. I can see things. I can feel it. I can write things. I have place to live. I have a nice place to live. I have my car. I can drive wherever I want. I have all opportunities to create. This is only what I need. Really, as I said, all my desires that I had before, they're now like a really like a big, huge joke because they're not gonna make me happy. What makes me happy? To express myself, to share my light with others, and again, to inspire other people that, hey, the life can be much better. You are not alone, you're not broke, like everything is possible. This is how Nadi, who's acting from the soul, I would say, feeling right now. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm not chasing anymore like all these beautiful luxury things because I had them and they didn't make me happy. I love beautiful things, but if it meant to be, I will have them. If not, so I don't need them. Easy. I'm very easy with that right now. The most, the biggest, the most important thing for me is my peace. Even not happiness, because sometimes it's good to be not happy because on the dark we can see the light. But the peace is the most important thing for me. So if I'm in peace, that's only what I want. That's only what I need.
You talked about traveling when you were going and doing the events, private jets,
Yeah.
making a ton of money. What was
Yeah.
that like?
Was so much fun. Was so much fun. I mean, private jazz was just when I traveled with my friends. Like it was not related to the events. Yeah, events. It was just in Los Angeles, in California. Yeah, but private jazz was with my friends. We travel. We stay in the yacht. All this. Again, I'm so grateful that I had this in my life. Really, I'm not gonna regret any of that. I'm so happy, grateful. That's a good memory, so much fun. Yeah, that's what can I tell you. But do I miss for that? No, I had that. I want something new. I want something different. I want to go to climb an Everest. I want to go to, I don't know, do some maybe blind retreat. I don't know. I want to do, because why I will want to do the same things? Like, I'm this kind of person. I don't go to the same country where I was, so I already went through that. I believe we all we all have our own movie, and during this movie we have different roles. At that time I had that role, successful event producer, all this luxury life, amazing. Before that I was a photographer, immigrant, didn't have anything. Before that I live in Russia, and like it's so many different roles. Right now it's the role of me who acting from the soul, who wants to inspire other people, who want to help them. So I don't miss for that at all. Yeah. And I'm sure that the best things just come. Just they're coming. Yeah.
Nice. By the way, the cool thing about that is, you got that down, Nick? Cool thing about that is it's funny. Like I ask you about that, right? That's so many people's dream. The
Exactly.
yachts, the private jets,
Yes.
the money,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I live.
talking about that
Yeah.
is like you
No.
had more to say about what you learned from it than the experience itself. And that was likely an experience that you at a certain point in time
Exactly.
would have wanted. Like this is my dream. Like I am living my
Yes.
dream.
And to be honest, like I got at that point what I wanted. I really wanted at that moment to have this kind of life. I really like, oh, if I'm gonna live just like that. But you know what? Be afraid of your wishes, because when you will get them, and I really was thinking, I just want to have fun, I want to have this, I want to have that, and of course doing drugs, but it's not the problem, but it became in the end, it's even not the problem, it was another life experience. Nothing is the problem. Not, everything is just a beautiful challenge, I would say, which shows you how far you can grow, or you can stay. You can stay in this lifestyle, but I decided to try a new experience. It's always was the choice. Really, when I decided to be sober, I really was thinking just for the month, and just an experience. But then I like it. I'm like, oh, let me do it again, because at that experience I was 8 years. I did drugs for 8 years. Not every day, but for the last 6 months, every day, right? But every weekend I did drugs. I got this. I already knew these people. I knew that places. I knew these DJs. I already know this music. I want something new. So, and at that point, yes, I lived like a dream life. Like really, like everyone just asking me, "Oh, you probably can't believe that you have that." I'm like, "What do you mean?" I knew that I'm gonna have this or nothing. Like I just was sure that I deserve it, and probably I did. If I had this, but I already had this. Now I want something new. I want something different. And I will be honest with you. Sometimes still I just think, oh, my life is not so much fun right now as was before, because before it was so much stimulations. Now my life is much more grounded, so calm, so peaceful. No these stimulations, no instant gratification. But I'm in peace. I can stay at home all weekend, read my books, watch movies, play with my cats, just like not doing anything, just go for the walk, go to sleep at 10 p.m. Especially in the beginning, I was thinking, maybe I do something wrong. That's about what my book is about. It's staying with real you, staying without any substances, staying with all your real layers, even the layers you didn't know that they exist. And this is very beautiful journey. Yeah.